I'm sad, and I'm angry, and I don't look at facts. I haven't looked at many facts. It's just I feel bad.
Oh,
I've gotten my way all my life. I've been pampered all my life. I don't know how to cope with this.
And how does that make you feel?
Hey there, everybody. Maybe you're wondering why on earth I have all this random crap sitting here. Well, that's because today I'm going to be talking about a lot of crap. I'm going to be talking about my generation. Hey there, everyone. My name is Hunter Avallone, and today I'm going to be calling out my generation. Because, quite honestly, my generation sickens me, and sometimes I think suicide would be the better answer than to continue and try and live through this hellhole. Young adults in their 20s were fighting in World War II, risking their lives for their country. Now it's 2016 and young adults in their 20s need safe spaces, handouts, and are offended by everything, including America itself. For example, elite schools are now offering these coddled kids counseling after Trump won the election. Boo-hoo! You are in high school, or you are in college. You're an adult now. And you need counseling because you didn't get your own little stupid way? Are you freaking kidding me right now? Our students brought a great deal of emotion, anxiety, and strong feelings, of course they did, into the building with them this morning that we made every effort to acknowledge and respect, Clark said. Well, Clark, whoever you are, you're a freaking moron, and you're part of the problem. You are helping my generation to become less and less like adults and more like children. Stop making every effort to acknowledge their dumb little feelings and start acknowledging the facts. Once again, we see a school putting feelings above everything else. Feelings change and feelings are fluent. They simply cannot dictate a course of action. So honestly, screw these whiny kids' little feelings. Maybe your teacher treats you like little kids, but I'm not going to. Emotions were also a mess at the Little Red Schoolhouse. And is anybody really surprised by this? I mean, of course emotions were a mess. These kids are having every effort made to acknowledge and respect their little feelings. Quite honestly, and I think this is something my generation really needs to hear, feelings do not deserve respect. Honestly, no one owes you respect for your little feelings. No one at all. Respect is earned. It's not just given. So once you stop acting like little children and start acknowledging the facts, then maybe, just maybe, your feelings will be somewhat respected. And now we're to the point where even American-themed barbecue events are deemed as offensive on college campuses. Well, oh no! I mean, a feminist might be at that barbecue and then see a hot dog and be reminded of a penis and then think about the patriarchy and then start screaming rape. I mean, come on, guys. How am I supposed to have my 4th of July cookout now? I mean, that's just a little bit too offensive. Maryland College calls American-themed parties divisive and harmful. Yep, that is so offensive. Oh, man. Whoa, yikes. Oh no, loud noises might hurt somebody's ears. Now, similar to what I was talking about before, some of this behavior from my generation is not coming just from them, but it's coming from the way they are raised. For example, this Maryland campus saying that American-themed parties are harmful or whatever came from the dean, not from the students. The university's dean of students said America-themed events provide an opportunity for students to dress or behave in a way that offends or oppresses others. Yep, we are definitely in retardville. The Great Globe has spoken. Newsflash, everybody. If dressing a certain way is oppressing someone else, odds are that someone else is most likely a privileged little brat. So when these obviously young adults are having their feelings constantly respected and acknowledged no matter what, and their deans and their teachers constantly intervening for them, they are raised to believe that they are the center of attention. They are raised in an echo chamber where all they hear are their own ideas. And my generation believes that anything that doesn't feel right is instantly offensive. And what do they do when they don't get their way? They riot, they protest, and they act like retarded children throwing a temper tantrum in the aisle of Kmart. Seriously, my generation, it's time to hit puberty. It's time to grow up. Please, stop acting like little babies. Act like adults now. Right now, I'm 20 years old. And yes, I know I look a little bit younger, but seriously, I'm 20 years old. And in a few years from now, I'm probably going to be married. And a few years from then, I'm probably going to have kids. I don't want my kids raised in a world where their feelings are the only thing that's being acknowledged and their feelings are the center of everything. I don't want their deans treating them like a bunch of children. I want them to know and I want them to be taught that facts trump feelings. This ignorance of facts, as well as having everything handed to them, leads to a dying need to feel special and unique. And that's another problem that my generation has. Although this is very specific, the false belief that there are more than two genders. Do not assume my gender. I know she said not to assume anything, but I'm kind of assuming her gender pronouns start with cookies and end with cream. Welcome to 2016, everybody. The year that everybody gets a trophy. Congratulations. You are officially awarded this trophy. Why, you might ask? Oh, well, it's just a special gift for existing. So now, after having everything handed to them and their feelings and everything coddled and given to them, my generation is desperate to feel unique and to feel special. In turn, stuff like this happens.
My pronouns are she, her, they, them, and I identify as gray gender.
What?
I identify as gender neutral or non-binary. Either one.
Please just stop.
My favorite label right now is genderqueer, and I'm also definitely questioning, but other words I'm experimenting with are non-binary, gender expansive, gender fluid, and demi-girl.
Hey, I mean, at least you tried. When people don't feel special, they do stupid stuff like this. Sure, it's dumb, but I truly believe that people are making up these multiple genders and stuff at an attempt to feel special. It's an attempt to feel unique, like they stand out amongst the crowd. The worst thing is, however, my generation goes completely along with this BS.
Told you that I was a woman, what would your response be?
Good for you. Okay, like, yeah.
Yeah, let's just ignore biology for the sake of feelings, shall we?
If I told you that I was 7 years old, what would your response be?
If you feel 7 at heart, then then so be it. Yeah, good for you.
And this is what I've been saying the entire time. Oh, well, if you feel 7, then you're definitely 7. No, that's wrong.
So if I wanted to enroll in a first grade class, do you think I should be allowed to?
If that's where you feel like mentally you should be, then I feel like there are communities that would accept you for that.
I would say so long as you're not hindering society and you're not causing harm to other people, I feel like that should be an okay thing.
This is seriously one of the most retarded things I've ever seen. Alright, I've said this before and I'll say it again. Feelings do not matter. This man is not 7, regardless of what he says or regardless of what he claims he feels. Feelings, screw them all.
So you'd be willing to tell me I'm wrong?
I wouldn't tell you you're wrong.
No, but I say that I don't think that you are.
I feel like that's not my place as like another human to say someone is wrong or to draw lines or boundaries.
So this is my generation right now. Feelings are all that matter, ignoring facts and doing anything and everything to try and feel unique. And honestly, that's why I'm making this video. Because I really think it's time to just call out this behavior and call out my generation. And that's why I'd like to say this message. Your feelings do not, will not, and won't ever matter. You cannot let something that's constantly changing, something so fluent like your feelings, dictate what you do and how you behave. It's time to put feelings aside and start listening to the facts. And schools and colleges, please, stop treating us like children. We're adults. We don't want our feelings acknowledged and respected, alright? Stop that. Treat us like adults, like the adults that we are. And if you don't think you can do that, then please quit your job and we'll all be better off without you. It's time for everybody in this generation to grow a set. Not be afraid to tell someone they are wrong. Acknowledge the facts. And until we can do this, my generation will quite honestly continue to be embarrassing, pathetic, and flat out ridiculous. Wow, I'm kind of mean. Well, that's kind of all I had to say, guys. I know I've talked a lot about, disliking my generation, and I finally just was able to put some of these thoughts down, kind of express a little bit why I'm so fed up with my generation. Please, if you enjoyed this video, give this video a like, share with all your friends, share on your Facebook, comment below, and subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every Wednesday and Sunday. Thanks, everyone, for watching. I'll see y'all later. Goodbye.